Hey, welcome back to my small backyard garden located outside of Houston, Texas. It's January the 16th. It's a little bit chilly out, but not too bad. But later on tonight, it's supposed to get close to freezing. But today, I want to talk about in-ground vermicomposting, or composting with worms inside your raised bed. And this is something that I've been doing for a couple of years now. It really kind of helps improve the soil. It's a good way to get rid of a lot of your food scraps, and it kind of definitely helps put nutrition back into your raised beds. So I'll kind of show you how I do that, walk you through it. I have one that has been going for a while, and I need to empty it and get it reset up. So we'll take a look at that here real quick. All right, so right here I have my in-ground raised bed. I cleared it out. I had some cauliflower in here a little bit ago. You can see that on some previous videos, but also have this. It's an old coffee can right here, and it has a bunch of holes drilled in it. And so this is my little vermicomposting setup for the raised beds. So I haven't taken this one out in a while. There's a bunch of castings, worm castings on the bottom that we need to harvest, and we can kind of spread through the rest of the bed here and kind of get the bed ready for spring when the carrots get out of here. And then we'll, once we empty it, then we'll fill it back up, and I'll show you how we go about filling it. So let's see. Okay. All right. So you can see it's just an old coffee can and has a bunch of holes drilled in it, like right here and just all over the place. I drilled them in the bottom on the sides. So I'm gonna dump this out and then bring you closer so you can look and see what's on here. But first, we're gonna move all this mulch away, and then we can dump it right in here where this mulch is, or where the mulch was. All right, so you can see here I still have some potato peels and stuff that hadn't been totally composted yet. Got a ton of worms in here. You see a ton of worms all through here, right here. So it definitely works. These worms found the bin on their own. So this is nothing that I didn't put those worms in there. So they'll find it. Let me kind of sift through this. I'm gonna get this stuff that's not composted yet, and we'll fill back up the coffee can. As you can tell in the coffee can here, it's got holes in it. I got holes all in the bottom of it, and it just sits right here in this hole, and then all the worms can go, into the bed or into the bottom, and move in and out. But they definitely stay in there because I get quite a bit of compost out of this. and you can actually see the roots of the cauliflower plant were actually growing in there. So if you plant anything close to this, the roots of it will grow into the container. I like using this Folgers can because it holds quite a bit, and it also is food safe. So, because it came with coffee in it, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you got one, the nice thing about this is the lid just snaps on. And like I said, this one's a couple of years old, and it still works just fine. So I'm gonna put you back on the tripod and clean this up, and then we'll show you how we refill the coffee can. All right, and this is the way I refill it. Some of you may refill it different. So there's a million different ways to do it. So I usually just take a little bit of compost and sprinkle it into the bottom of the container. And then I'll take the old food scraps and put them back in there. And that should be enough because they haven't ate those yet. Now during the summer, I'll have to refill this once a week. They can munch through it real fast in the summer. But since it's January right now, it takes them a little bit longer because it's cool outside. So we can actually take a little bit of this just to get a few worms back in here. And then we'll cover it up with a little shredded paper. They like to use that as bedding. So we'll cover that up with a little shredded paper, and then we'll make sure it's good and watered in, and we're good to go for probably till next month, and we'll check on them and feed them again and repeat the process. So until next time, so we'll see you next time on Grow Stuff Garden.